This conference will now be recorded.
Hama? Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
I was going through the examples, sir. Whatever
Okay.
you have sent. I was going through the
So which
examples.
concept you are dealing with?
Exception.
Exception, is that done?
We're done. Yeah. After that, we were doing this.
After that, which one we have started now?
And control structures and assert fires.
Asset we have did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
About try blocks and all that you showed one, sir. That was the last thing. You showed one try block and how it comes to the exception blocks and all that.
Yeah, that's what exception handling was done.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have to start up with the next concept. Did I say what is the next concept or no? Asset is
Assert.
also done. Okay.
As an
Right.
example, I think you have not shown, sir.
Okay.
The only definition was done. Assert.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Right on now. Asset definition done, right? Okay. See here. Not this asset. Are you guys able to see more? Hello. Okay, fine. See here, we have got a function, that is multiplication function. Whenever you are doing multiplication, what is the criteria, ma? None of its operand should be 0. Correct, right? Yes or no? Yes. So if any one of the operand, the parameter, if it is 0, the result will be 0. So what we have to do over here is, we should check what are the inputs we are getting. If the inputs, any one of the input is 0, we have to stop performing our multiplication. For that, what I have did, I have written a condition over here. See, I have got a multiplication function. It is taking two parameters, a and b. Asset a not equal to 0. If it is not equal to 0, control will go to next statement. Suppose if a is equal to 0, it displays a message, cannot perform multiplication. Is that clear, ma'am? Okay. Next. Same way for b also. The second parameter, if it is not equal to 0, we'll continue with next statement. Otherwise, we'll display a message, cannot perform multiplication. Suppose if a is not 0, b is not 0, then I am performing multiplication and returning the result. So, if you just check it out, I am calling the function with a value as 0, b value is 3. So here this condition will be failed. That's what, because of a not equal to 0, you'll get an exception. See, cannot perform multiplication because this condition is violated. Is that clear? Similar way, I will enable, say, this one. Now this side b is 0, a is not 0. Now if I execute, because of this condition violation, you got the error. Let's suppose both are not 0, you'll get the result 6. Clear, right? Yes or no? Like this, if you need to check any condition before performing certain operations, at that time you can take the help of this particular, what you say, assertion help. Okay, na? Yes. This is what your exception handling is all about now. Got my point, right? Yes. Now, write down heading files. Files. What is meant by file, ma? Hello. Okay. Yes. Write down. File is a location which is meant for holding the data. File is a location which is meant for holding the data. Clear, right? So far, whatever we have seen, Nama, those are all, it is just like a basic, of course, those are all important stuffs only, but those are all basic things what we have seen. But in real time, so far, whatever we have seen, that will be used as a part of our programming. From now, whatever we are going to see, those concepts will act like a major concepts of our programming. Is that clear? Yes or no? Hmm. Now, okay. See, when it comes to any project with respect to Python, we will be performing operations on different concepts. Like we will be performing operations on files, we'll be performing operations on databases, like schedulers, all those things comes into picture. Under that, the file concept is very important now. Because of this file operation, the library is provided by Python to perform operations on files only. This Python became very famous in the market. Is that clear? Next, we have got different types of files available in our core Python. What are those in the sense? First one, regular text files will be performing operations now. Regular text files will perform operations. Then we will be performing operations on CSV files. Then we will perform operations on XML files. Then JSON files. Then we will be performing operations on YAML files and log files. Got my point, right? These are the different types of files we will be performing operations in our core Python. Yes or no? Okay. Why we need to learn about these many files? If I learn about one file, that is sufficient, right? Why should I need to learn about all these files? In the sense, one file way of storing the data, one file structure will nowhere match to another file structure now. Remember this point. Clear, right? One file structure, one file way of storing the data will not match to another file structure and way of storing the data. So only for each and every file, it has its own way of processing, it has its own way of storing the data, etc. How that operations will be done, all those things we are going to see right now. First, we'll focus on text file. Clear, right? We'll focus on text file. Write down about text file now. Text file. This is a file. This is a file which is meant for holding the data in raw format. Clear, right? Yes or no? And the text files in the sense, just take our Python file is a text file more. That is a readable file. You can read the content from that. Normal text files is also text files only. These are all your text files. And don't consider your PDF files, Word documents, those things as text files. Because in Word documents, you can have images also. You can embed text as well as images combination. Even if you go for PDF files also, you can embed images, videos, everything. Got my point, right? Those kind of things you should not consider as text files. To perform operations on those kind of files, separate libraries are there. That is a part of data science. Clear, right? Yes or no? Okay. Whichever the files which you can open with Notepad, Notepad++, those files only I am concentrating right now. Okay, now? Next thing, write down heading, modes to open a file. Modes to open a file. There are three different modes available. To open a file. Those are, first one, read mode. Second one, write mode. Third one, append mode. Read mode, write mode, and append mode. Clear, ma? Write down about read mode. Read mode. This is a mode. This is a mode which is denoted with the character R. Okay, now it is denoted with the character R. Next, read mode will read the content from a file if it is available on a specific location. Clear, right? If it is available on a specific location, it reads the content from that file. Okay, now? Next, read mode will throw an exception that is file not found exception. That is file not found exception if a file on a specific location is not available. File on a specific location is not available. Clear, right? Next, written about write mode. This is a mode which is denoted with the character W. Okay, na? Denoted with the character W. Next, write mode will create a file and writes the content into it if the specific file is not available. If the specific file is not available. Next point. It overrides the content of the file if it is available. It overrides the content of the file if it is available. Clear, ma? That means if the file is there, it overrides the content of that particular file. If it is not there, freshly it will create and it will start writing the content. Clear, right? Okay. Next, written about append mode. Append mode. It is a mode which is denoted with the character A. It is a mode which is denoted with the character A. Next, this mode will create a file and writes the content into it if it is not available. If it is not available, comma. Next point, it appends the content into the file. It appends in the sense it will add the content to the file if it is available. Clear, Nama? See, there is a difference between append mode and write mode. Remember, append mode, already existing file, it will start adding the content to the existing file. Okay, na? When it comes to write mode, if already file is there, it will overwrite the content. That's the difference. Okay, na? Yes or no? Okay. Can I have the next one? Yeah. Now, how that particular read mode, write mode, and append mode can be used in our programming, not only with respect to text file, no, in upcoming files, whatever the files which we are dealing, for all the files, same modes are applicable. Clear, right? Yes or no? So, let me start it up now. How that file operations can be done, all these things. First, we'll start up with the text files only. See here, ff equal to open C drive demo a.txt in read mode. That means in this location, whatever the text file is available, that I am opening in read mode. Is that clear? Yes or no? Yes. I am opening that a.txt in read mode. The complete information about that particular file will be available under a variable ff, where this ff will act like a file pointer. Remember this. This ff will act like a file pointer. File pointer means it can move within the file for performing whatever the operations you want. Clear, right? It can give you the information about the file. It can move wherever you want within the file. It can delete the file. Anything with respect to that particular file, anything to perform operations will take the help of this file pointer. Now, so we have just opened this file. The complete information about the file is there under this file pointer ff. And this file pointer name is just a user defined variable name. Instead of ff, I can give whatever the name I want. Okay. Then ff dot name. What is the name of the file? So it will just retrieve file pointer. It will return the name of the file available. Next, ff dot closed. Whether the file is closed or not. See, just now we have opened. Here, if you ask whether it is closed, in the sense it returns false. Is that clear? Yes or no? Then ff dot mode. Which mode we have opened the file? In read mode we have opened the file. So it returns R. Then ff dot close. We are closing the file. After that, if you get whether it is closed or not, it returns true. Check it out. So get name ff dot name. It has retrieved complete name of the file, that is C drive demo a.txt, and the mode false, and mode is read mode. Closed, it is false. After closing, if you ask for whether it is closed, it returns true. Clear, right? Okay, fine. Let me go for next one. Could you please check out one sec? There is test.txt. See, previously I have given complete path now. That means my file is there in some other location, so I have given complete path. When it comes to current scenario, if you just check it out, test.txt, the file should be there in current location. Where is this? Yeah. See, in this we have got so much content available. Now, ff equal to open test.txt. That means in the current location test.txt, I am pointing. I am reading the content from that file. Sorry, I am opening the file in read mode. Okay. ff.read. I am reading complete content from that file, storing into the variable str. Is that clear now? Complete content I am reading and I am storing into variable str. That str's length I am finding. Print length of str. How many characters are there, including Line breaks also it will count ma. Line breaks, spaces, everything it will count. So the length of the string I'm printing here. Then what is the string it has read, that also I'm printing here. If I run this, you can see it has got 34 characters it seems. This is what the content it has read. Clear, Nama? Okay. Now, say if you use this read function, what happens? It reads complete content from your file. No, I don't want to read complete content. I want to read, let's say, some 10 characters only. I can specify something like this. 10 if I specify, it reads only 10 characters from that file. You can see length is 10 and the content it has read is only 10 characters. Clear? Like this, if you want a complete content to be read, otherwise only particular number of characters to be read, you can do it by taking the help of this read function. Clear, right? Yes. We'll go for next one. It might look so simple, mom. I will assign a homework, then you'll get to know. So here, what are we doing? I'll open in write mode, not in append mode. We are opening the file dinesh.txt in write mode. Okay. Once if you open the file in write mode, you will have permissions to write the content. That file pointer ff I'm using to write the content ram. I'm writing the content ram. Then I'm closing the file. One important point I have to mention over here now. See, by any chance, if you open a file in write mode or append mode, make sure you are closing the file. Is that clear? By any chance, if you open the file in write mode or append mode, make sure you are closing the file. If you are not closing the file, the content will not be saved in the file. Remember this point. If you are not closing the file, content will not be saved into the file. So only closing is mandatory. Okay, fine. So we are opening the file dinesh.txt in write mode. We are writing ram and we are closing. See, already dinesh.txt might be there. Let me, yeah. Here something ram is there. So if I execute, it should overwrite. Only ram should be there in this. See, only ram is there. Let's suppose if I delete this particular file also, not an issue. Where is this delete? Okay. Okay. Items deleted. It is refresh. There is no refresh. Anyway, that will be gone, man. There's no refresh over here. Nice. Okay, that will be gone. You don't have to worry. That is gone only. It is not going. Why? Somewhere it is getting used. Now it is gone. Okay, fine. Now if I run this, the file will get created freshly. It has stored the content. Clear, right? Now I'll show you the functionality of append mode also. See, already file is there. File is having content ram. If I specify append mode, if I click on run, see, ram 2 times. That means to the existing content, this fresh content will get appended to that. Clear, right? Yes or no? Okay, this is what your file read mode, write mode, as well as append mode now. Now we'll go for next one. So here you can check it out. b.txt. Here I'm pointing to b.txt. I'm opening b.txt file in read mode. Next, ff.tell. What this tell will do? This is meant for returning the cursor of the file pointer. Initially, file pointer will be there in the starting position. So ff.tell, it returns 0. Is that clear, ma? Initially, cursor will be there in the starting position. So cursor value it returns 0. Then what I will be doing, I'll be reading some 10 characters. So cursor will be reading 10 characters and it will move to 11th position. So if I say ff.tell, it returns 11. Is that clear? Then I am closing my file. After reading 10 characters, the position will be there in 11th position only, no? So initially it was 0, then it moved the cursor to 11th position. Clear? Yes. Just for retrieving the cursor position only. This will help you to just retrieve the cursor position. Let's say if you need to set the cursor position into a specific location, then we have got next example. Clear, right? Yes. Now let me proceed with next one. See here. Here I am opening b.txt in read mode. I am opening the file in read mode. Then ff.seek 2, 0. I am specifying 2, 0 in the sense in 0th line, second character. See this line, second character. So cursor will be there here. Now, where is this? 0th line, second character, I am placing my cursor. Previously, tell used to retrieve the cursor position. Seek is meant for setting the cursor position in that location. After setting the cursor in this particular location, I start reading the content, stores into str. That str I am printing here, then I am closing the file. You can check it out. From LLO only, you should get the content. Clear, right? Yes. Like this, if you need to specify the cursor in a particular location of a file, from there only you want to read the content. In the sense, this will be a very good option for you. Now we'll go for next one. Next. Here what I am trying to do, import OS. I am importing OS module. Okay. What is the purpose of this OS module? We are going to see right now. I am importing os.remove a.txt. With the help of this OS module, I am removing this a.txt file. This provides specific methods for removing that file, a.txt. Okay, this file will be removed. Let's suppose if you need to remove a directory, you can remove the directory either using this or this. Both will help us in removing a directory. What is the difference between this one and this one in the sense? It will directly delete your folder. So internally the files whatever is available, even that will be gone. When it comes to remove dirs, what this will be doing is internally it will start deleting the files. Got no point, right? Internally it will start deleting the files. Then once all the internal things is cleared, then external folder it will delete. Clear, right? Yes or no? Okay. Like this, both are meant for deleting the folder, but the operation wise it is different. One will start internally, one will start from external only. Okay, next. os.mkdir. Here, what I am trying to do, I am creating one folder with the name end2. If already end2 folder is there, it will not create. If it is not there, it will get created. Okay. Next, os.link b.txt c drive demo c.txt. That means whatever the file b.txt is there, similar content with the similar content with the similar features, everything, one more file will get created, that is c.txt in this location. Clear, right? Whatever b.txt content is there, same content replication, it is just like replication we are creating in this location. Suppose if you need to delete that particular link file, in the sense you can use unlink. Clear, Nama? Yes or no? Yeah. So this is what your major file operations with respect to your text files. Now we'll go for next one. That is CSV files. Clear, right? Yeah. Homework, ma. Homework is, I want you to create two files. Let's say a.txt and b.txt. Clear, right? In a.txt, let's say I will store let's say this is what my content in a.txt, this is what my content in b.txt. Clear, Nama? Next, you need to write a program. These two are the sample files. You consider these two files only. These two are the sample files. From these files, you need to read the content, and you need to write a program to read the content from these two files and create one file with the name c.txt and hold the content like this. See, MEENAKSHI. Okay, now see, one character from here, one character from here, next character from here, next character, next character, next character. Like this, from both the files, alternate characters it should retrieve. From there one character, here one character. Like this, every time it should retrieve, and it should merge it and store it into C file like this. Clear, Rama? Question? Yes or no? How to do it? That is what your homework is all about. But whatever the concepts needed for doing this, I have taught you already so far. Okay, na? Now, write down heading CSV files. Okay, we'll try. What trying, ma? I'm not giving Assignments daily also. Occasionally I'm giving assignments. That also, if you say I will try, in the sense, gone only. Okay, fine. Right on. CSV. First of all, what is the use of CSV file, ma? Any idea? Hello. Any idea where the CSV file will be used? What is the purpose of CSV file? Rows, columns, format. Then you can go for Excel sheet also, no ma? Rows, columns, in the sense. Why can't we make use of normal text files? Why CSV files are needed? Hello. Okay. Okay. Fine, ma'am. Let me tell you. Basically, CSV full form is comma separated value files. Okay, no? If you want, you can make a note. CSV full form is comma separated value files. Now, the major usage of the CSV file is, let's say, we have got one technology. Let's say the technology is built, app. We'll consider one app is built on the Android platform. Next, I'm developing a website by taking the help of Python platform. That is different platform, this is different platform. Let's say you only take an example. When I have got a system in front of me, I will go to Amazon and I'll place an order on the website. Suppose if system is not there in front of me, what I will do, when I'm there outside, I will use my mobile where Amazon app will be there. In that Amazon app, I will check the status of my product. Correct, right? Yes or no? Yes. So there, the product which I have ordered, the product information should be updated. In the sense, the flow will be like this. If I have a website, I have a mobile, I'll have a database over here. Surrounding this database, I will be writing some programs. Those are called as web services. That is not our syllabus right now, but I wanted to tell you this kind of real-time example so that you can understand where exactly this will be useful. Now, this web service, what they will do is, they will create a web service. That means web service means one program which returns the data in either CSV, otherwise JSON, otherwise XML. Even these days, what happened? Even YAML files also they started returning. Clear, right? They'll create a web service which returns any one of this file, any one of this response, not file. Okay. This particular web service you can connect to either your website. I mean, you can interact with your Python program. Same web service you can interact with the app also. Whenever if I hit Amazon app, it will go and hit this web service. That web service will look into DB and fetches the information, whether the product is placed an order, all those complete information it will fetch and it will display to the user on his mobile. Same thing, whenever if Amazon user, if he hits a website, this will go and hit this web service, same web service which is shared between two people. This will retrieve the information from the DB about the products, whatever he is looking for. Let's say if he has placed any order, he has purchased anything, so all this complete information will be displayed to the user in that location. Clear, right? Yes or no? Yes. The same web service we are sharing. Now, when you are sharing between different technologies, what we need to have, we should be having the response type to be common. For making the response type to be common, globally we have got one specific standards available. Among that standards, first preferred standard is CSV mode. Clear, right? First preferred standard is CSV files. Yes or no? Next, where initially CSV files was very popular. Right now CSV files are not so popular. The reason I will tell you. Let's say if I want to send two students information, student name, comma, student number, comma, student fees, comma, student address. Like this I used to pass. Then the next student name, comma, number, comma, address, comma, number, whatever it is. Like this with the comma, comma separator, I used to send the data. Okay, happy. But the problem over here is, if everybody follow same, commas as a separator, this works fine. But for security sake and for other reasons, what some company people or some project people will do, they will specify different types of separators. One person will specify comma, one person will specify semicolon, another person will specify anything as a separator. Got my point, right? Based on their separators, the data, if you need to split, it will be troublesome. That means if I write a program, what I will be doing, I'll write a program in such a way that it will divide the content based on the comma. But when you provide a file, in that file, if my program didn't find comma as a separator, that will raise an exception. Clear, right? Yes or no? Yeah. So the proper, what you say, standardized format is not available in the market. Because of that reason, CSV is not so popular these days. If a standardized, let's say in your project, if you are using standardized comma only as a separator in the sense, then this is a good option. No, my project, different module will make use of different separators. Then how can I parse it in the sense? Then this is not a good practice for you. You have to check so many delimiters, so many separators. Based on whichever the separator it is matching, based on that you have to perform the operation like this. Many things you have to do it. Clear, right? Yes or no? Now we are going to see how the CSV files will be there, how to perform the operations on CSV file. So I will go with, see, here I have one file with the name example.csv. Is that clear? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. See, let's assume my student details, this one, where first student number, name, something. You just consider whatever it is now. It's not like these details only will be, I cannot say what are the details exactly, but some details we have kept it over here. where all those details are separated with comma. Is it clear? Okay. And the file extension, there is no rule like it should be is .csv only. Here the file extension is .csv. Sometimes the file extension, it can be anything also, but that should be a readable file only. It should be opened with a notepad, notepad++, something like that. So here we have got example.csv, which is holding some content. Then you can see we are importing CSV module. Okay, na? We are importing CSV module. So if the CSV module is not available, what you have to do? Pip install CSV. I hope you know about this one, Nama. Yes or no? Hello. Yes. Next, with open example.csv as CSV. I'm opening example.csv content and I'm storing it into CSV file. So this is another way of opening the file. Previously I was using ff equal to open. You can open the file in that way also, and ff will act like a file pointer. Here this CSV file will act like a alias for this example.csv. Clear, right? This will act like a alias mode. This will not act like a file pointer. Remember. Now, read CSV. This will act like a file pointer for you, so that it can move the cursor from one position to another position. Okay, na? Next, you can see CSV module is providing one function, that is reader function, where I am passing CSV file as a pointer to read the content from that particular file based on the delimiter comma. From this particular file, I'll be reading the content based on the delimiter comma. Okay, it reads the complete content and stores it into read CSV. So complete content will be read. It will be stored into read CSV. From read CSV, we will read one row. You can see we will read one row. In that particular row, 0th column, first column, second column, third column will print. Second row we will read 0th column, first column, second column, third column. Next row we will read 0th column, first column, second column, third column. You can see? Clear, right? Like this, from that particular file, how many our rows are there, that many times this loop will be iterated, and in that particular row, how many our columns are there, that many columns you can iterate and you can fetch the details. This is what your basic read CSV operations is all about. Next important thing is same with CSV only. What are the other things we can perform? Let us see. Before getting into next one, one typical question. See, when I said this program CSV module can perform any kind of operation, everything I said to one of my students previously. What he said is, I will give you one CSV file which is generated in my company. Can your CSV module will perform operations on that particular CSV file? He asked me. The CSV file looks like this. See here now. File extension is .txt. First thing, file extension is .txt. Second thing is, see here, CSV data. This is what your CSV data, but it is separated with spaces. Got my point, right? Previously it was separated with comma, but this time it is separated with spaces. What is this requirement is, how many VLANs and how many ports are connected. Let's say How many ports are connected to 500? What are those? How many ports are connected to 700? What are those? He want to make a list. Of course, here it is a small CSV file, but in his company he will be having big CSV files, it seems. Lakhs of records will be there in one CSV file. So counting in that particular file is tough. So he asked me, can you write a program to count the number of ports connected to 500, 700? He asked me. So is it possible, Ma? One is file extension is not CSV. Second one is delimiter is spaces. Remember that and tell me, is it possible or not? Fast, Ma. What happened, Ma? Are you there?
So if it is txt file, then previously you told how to operate txt files, right? So based on that, we should be doing, right? I mean, you are telling it is CSV, but the extension is txt. So initially you told us like how to deal with txt files, right? So can we can do like that?
Okay, fine. Your answer is that. Next, what about others, Ma? Sushma?
Actually, we can process as it doesn't depend on the extension.
As I said,
So
when I was explaining in previous example, I said it is not depending on particular extension as well as it is not depending on particular delimiter. Got my point, right? So
Okay.
it is possible to process. How did I process it? All those things in tomorrow's session I'm going to show you. Clear, right?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Fine. See you tomorrow with other examples of CSV and other concepts. Okay? Bye.